Good morning, everyone. My name is Zia, and this is Chasing the Moon. Today we're doing a Cooking with Zia episode. And as some of you know, my word to focus on this year was health. And I have been making a lot of changes to my diet since the beginning of the new year. And today's recipe is for a creamy cauliflower and chicken soup. It's an anti-inflammatory recipe. I actually found this recipe on YouTube on a channel called Pure Delicious. My sister forwarded it to me. I haven't made it before, but apparently it is satisfying to even children. So I think I'm probably going to enjoy it. The main star of this recipe is cauliflower. And I'm going to show you a little clip right now of all the ingredients that are in this recipe today. And then I'll explain what makes it anti-inflammatory. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 medium cauliflower, 2 carrots, 1 small yellow onion, 5 cloves of garlic, a carton of broth, chicken, the equivalent of 2 small breasts, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of mint, and a half teaspoon of turmeric and paprika, salt and pepper, of course, and then a drizzle of lemon juice and olive oil on the bowl of soup. One thing I should mention for those of you that are vegan is you don't have to add chicken broth and chicken to this recipe. You can definitely use a vegetable broth and something like chickpeas. This recipe is ready in just 30 minutes, so there's another bonus for you that are still working full-time or are retired but have very busy days. A quick healthy meal can be on the table in 30 minutes. Personally, I think soups and stews always taste better the next day, but you could have it on the table in 30 minutes. This recipe actually calls for 5 cloves of garlic. I don't know if I'm going to put that many in. I might just put 3 in, but you know, garlic is an amazing ingredient to add to anything. It's antibacterial and antimicrobial. At the first hint of a sore throat, I will chop up a clove of garlic and pour myself a glass of milk and drink the garlic as if it is several pills. And if I catch it right at the beginning of that first sort of tickle or tenderness in my throat, it usually will stave it off. So garlic is a natural immune booster. It's filled with antioxidants and compounds that fight inflammation and support heart health as well. So definitely, if you're not worried about kissing someone who doesn't like the smell of garlic, add a lot of garlic to your food, okay? Maybe I will put in 5 cloves. There's nobody kissing me, so. The other anti-inflammatory ingredient in this is turmeric, and there's been a lot of information about turmeric lately. It is an anti-inflammatory, and it's really good for things like arthritis pain, and I've been having a few flare-ups lately. It's good for heart health, for skin disorders possibly, and there's also some research being done about the benefits of turmeric for cognitive health. It may slow cognitive decline. Now, there can be contraindications to taking any natural supplements or herbal remedies. So with turmeric, one of the contraindications can be if you're undergoing cancer treatment, it could interfere with some of the medications. So, you know, with anything that's related to health, do your own research, talk to your health provider, and make sure that there isn't anything even in a recipe like this, that might not be the best thing for you. But I think for most people, this is going to be a healthy, yummy soup, and I can't wait for it to be finished. So let's get to making it. I have not been crying out of sadness. I've been crying out of onions. Oh my gosh. Okay, the carrots and the onions are all diced, and I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil in my pot, and I'm going to saute these for about 4 minutes until they start to get soft. While that olive oil is heating up, I'm going to get out some garlic and measure out some of the spices. I just added in the garlic a minute ago, and now the turmeric and the paprika. This cauliflower, I think, is a little bit bigger than I need, but that's okay because I've been eating a lot of raw vegetables with hummus as a snack, so whatever's left over isn't going to get wasted. The only important thing to remember when you're cutting the cauliflower is to make the pieces fairly uniform in size so they cook evenly. The next step is to put the cauliflower in the pot along with the carton of broth. Okay, I've turned this up. Now I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to cover it. I'll bring it to a boil. Once it's boiled, I'm going to turn it down, let it simmer for about 7 minutes or until the cauliflower is just tendered to a fork. And then we're going to blend about 80% of this soup, and then we are going to add the chicken or chickpeas if you're vegan. Or even if you're not vegan, I sometimes make soup with chickpeas. going to blend about 80% of the soup. I'm moving some of it into a different pan so that I can blend it up, and then I'll pour it back into what's left in my original pot. It'll add a lot of creaminess to it. Took me quite a few minutes to get that soup nicely blended into a creamy consistency. And then I decided to cut some of the cauliflower into smaller pieces in the soup that was left in the original pot. The next step was to pour the blended soup back into the original pot and mix it all together. Then came the final step of adding the shredded chicken into my lovely blended pot of soup. Let's try it again. That is a really yummy soup. I think for me, because I like such creamy soups, I might next time blend the whole pot before I put the chicken in. Although having a few little chunks of cauliflower and carrot is kind of nice. Yeah, it's really good. I'll pour some in a bowl and drizzle some lemon juice and olive oil on it. In the video I watched, they suggested sprinkling a few little red pepper flakes on, but I'm not a spicy girl. I'm a pepper girl, but not a spicy girl. So I'm going to not put any red pepper flakes on it. It's really good. I know my sister's waiting for a bowl of this, so we'll see what she says. Okay, proper taste test. A little bit of chicken, a little bit of everything. Oh, losing my glasses again. That's really good. I will definitely make this again. I'm probably going to have to give a lot of it away. And because I have a lot of arthritis everywhere, I do have days or weeks when I have little flare-ups, and so I think I may make another pot of this really soon and just keep a bunch of it in the freezer for when I'm having those kind of days. It's really yummy. I hope you give it a try and let me know. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this now. It's 2:30 and I haven't had any lunch yet, so I think I'll polish this off. There you have it. What are your comfort foods that you go to in the winter for health or just for yumminess? I have a feeling this may become one of my regulars. Whether it's for, I just want creamy, I do love creamy soups. Whether it's just for a tummy warming lunch on a cold afternoon, or whether it's a day when I'm feeling I need a little boost of anti-inflammatory help. And I'm finding that as I'm getting older, I'm needing that more and more, which is one of the reasons I'm focusing on health this year. And so far, the benefits are starting to be felt and are starting to be seen, which is wonderful. So I'm going to leave it here for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you try the recipe. Let me know if you do. The only ingredient that I didn't have to add to it was mint. And I'm sure that would have added another dimension to the soup, but I just didn't have any. So, and also it just called for regular paprika, and I only had smoked, so I used that, and I do like smoked paprika. You can play around, as I've said in previous videos, you can play around with this. But the main idea is to keep it as an anti-inflammatory. So let me know how you like it, okay, if you make it, wherever you are in our incredibly beautiful world. Very troubled world right now, but very beautiful. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you again soon. So I'm going to say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. The rest of my afternoon was spent eating my bowl of soup, reading my daily Stoic book, and writing a few notes about upcoming videos for the YouTube channel. And then I spent the whole afternoon, late afternoon and evening editing this for you. It was a lovely way to spend the day. I hope you had an enjoyable Saturday afternoon, and that if you're watching this today when it's posted, Sunday, that you have a really, really lovely day. And I hope you go and try and make this pot of soup. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. See you again soon.